I know what you play next. I got it.
Okay, well.
Perfect. Finish Nier Automata.
No.
That's actually that's actually perfect stream content.
Finish?
Yeah.
Finish Nier Automata.
I remember you said like you tried it and then you like couldn't get past the tutorial.
You meant like you meant like there was a Finnish, like the language Finnish version of the game. Like there was a Finnish version.
Like a bunch of people in Finland
they remade Nier, but really fucked up in Finnish.
The fucked up version of Nier
Dude,
Automata.
if a bunch of Finnish people remade Nier and added all the bunch of the Finnish quirks, I'd be down. No, yeah, I got so pissed. So I think we spoke about this before on the podcast.
Yeah,
I was
we
so
did.
fucking pissed off that I died 30 minutes into this tutorial.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they make you restart the whole fucking tutorial.
Yeah.
That's,
Why do they do that?
Because Yoko Tara's a troll,
Yeah,
bro.
honestly, I think it's perfect because number one, it is really fucking popular. Number two, there's so many weird moments in it that it's just going to get many good reactions.
How long is the game?
There's 26 endings, bro.
That's fucked.
No,
That's fucked, Joey.
No, but
That's fucked up that you would say that.
There's 26 endings, but 21,
Well, let's
22
check
of
canon,
them.
right?
let's-
21
let's-
No,
canon, right?
21,
check.
22
How long
of
to be
them.
right now? How long to be?
Let's check. How
21
long
or
to be?
22 of them are meme endings. So they're just like you do a certain thing and it says like game over and it shows the ending, but like you can go
He's
back
the guy
to the
that loves
previous
porn,
save.
right?
Huh?
He loves porn, right?
Well, he loves near porn, yeah.
How long to beat Nier Automata? About 21 hours.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nier
Is
Automata
that all three endings? This is where it gets
Is that just the
confusing.
A ending?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so Nier Automata, there's like an A end. So basically,
know
I say
there's, like-
26 endings because all of the endings are named after letters in the alphabet,
Yeah.
right? So there's an A ending, which is like basically the first part of the game, and then it goes into the B part of the story. And then you do the
Right.
B ending, and then it
Right.
goes into the next part of the story.
Right.
And from there, to get the final ending, there's either a C ending or a D ending. So in reality,
he's complicating this. You know, there's like different characters in Nier.
Yeah.
So the
I know
first-
it's like A2 and B2, right?
Yeah. So
2B.
so
no, there's A2, 9S.
you're 2B.
2B.
Okay. So
there's A2.
first you play as the girl, the one
2B.
everyone's thirsting over,
she's hot.
and then you finish the storyline,
Uh-huh.
and then you restart the story through a completely different perspective. So although like you're replaying it, what you're really doing is getting a different perspective of the same story, but you're getting so
It's like a
much
Quentin
more.
Tarantino
This is why he's a YouTuber, man. He just tricked me into thinking that it sounded good. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
made-
It is
and
good,
you
though.
and you
Yeah.
explained to me that it sounded boring.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so-
I'm a JRPG fan.
You're like, actually, there are 21 endings. I'm like, what the fuck?
So what people mean when they say there's three different endings,
Right.
what they really mean is you get to the ending of the story three different times,
Right,
but
right,
through
right.
three different perspectives. And each time you get a new perspective, it adds more to your understanding of the story.
Okay, that makes more
And
sense.
the remaining ones are all meme endings that Yoko Taro threw in just to troll the player.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I'm down. I also just love the weird games. Like, I think indie games are doing some really crazy stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened for a long time. That are really cool. And I just love that there's just this. When we played that game, Void Stranger was telling you about. I can't recommend it. It's
Which
one's
one?
brutal. Void Stranger.
Oh.
It's a Sokoban type game.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
It means Japanese means like warehouse keeper. Is that what it means?
Sokoban?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's-
Warehouse keeper.
It's like you move blocks. You know those iPhone-S games where you like move the blocks to get out?
Let me see this game. What's it called?
Void Stranger.
Void Stranger.
And it basically tells the story kind of the same way. Like you beat the game. Oh, beat the game, and then like
Oh
you play
yes,
as
I
another
have
character.
seen this.
And like when I played it, there was like one YouTube video out about it that kind of explained the story.
Yeah.
And there's the longest video that
that.
explains the story. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
I have seen this. I've been wanting to play this actually.
The guy, this is, I knew I had to play it when the longest, like the 1 hour explainer video opens up with, so I haven't beaten the game yet, but here's what I think of the story so far. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to try this. And it was
Did you finish it?
Man, I think I did. Because like you have to understand, like the game is so, it's literally just Steam forums where people are collecting information.
Right.
There's no like one giant base of information that explains everything neatly.
Okay.
It's all just like snippets from different forums.
There's no like game fact of it or anything.
People have made guides on how to beat certain levels, which is very helpful because some puzzles are very tough. but there's no like cohesive. And every single time I read a different story analysis, they were all wildly different.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like very confused about what the actual point
All right,
was.
continue talking. I'm going to go piss, but I have a feeling I'm going to piss a lot, so I'll take a piss
We
break.
should drink in Biru.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I think it's a very Joey game, but also, dude, it's so troll because you like.
Wait, what makes it a me game?
Whoa!
Ah!
It's just tedious, but that's how you get the story. God's gone.
Wait, why does that
You-
make it a me
you know
game?
what? You know what's so fucked about this game? So John's playing it too. Because I actually, when I found out about this game, I messaged John and I was
Yeah.
like, John, this looks like a John game. And John goes,
John and I do like the same game.
yeah. John goes, actually, I'm 15 hours in. And I was like, okay. And I was like, do you think it'd be a good stream game? He was like, I don't think so.
Right.
And he was absolutely right. It was a terrible stream game.
Yeah.
It was impossible for viewers to keep up what was going on because I was playing it and I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
So, and I had a call with John about like a month ago, and John had put about 40 hours in this game. And I'll just say this: me and John, with 40 hours in the game, were basically playing a different game
Oh wow. Okay.
because there's like some pieces of information that are so crucial for certain things and very easy to miss.
Oh, I love the sound of that.
And
That does sound like a me game.
but the problem is that if you miss certain things, the next 40 hours become absolute pain
What do you mean?
Right.
in this game.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's a knowledge based game, aka games that there's no levels, there's no XP, there's no kind
It's
of.
about how much you know about the game.
It's purely about your knowledge of the game.
Sure.
And so having that pretty much is the entire game.
Yeah.
So it's honestly it's as well at some points it's impossible to do without a guide.
Oh wow. Okay.
There was like one or two puzzles where I kind of understood what it wanted me to do, and without a guide I just couldn't do it. Even though we had like I had live consultations with viewers, like we were all going through it trying to brainstorm
Yeah.
how
Right.
to solve this puzzle, and no one could figure it out. And then I looked at the solution, I was like, fuck you, man. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. That
You'd
sounds
like it.
awful.
I love that.
Oh my god.
And it's by a Finnish.
Is it
a
only?
Finnish
Wait,
duo.
hold on.
Do you
is it
just
only on
like
Steam?
love Finnish games now because they
Dude,
like torture
you gotta know something about Finnish game devs. Something's going wrong in Finland. I don't know what's wrong in Finland, but for some reason it makes these amazing game devs that make just the coolest, most fucked
because
up.
everyone forgets about them compared to the other Scandinavian countries,
Maybe. I think it's because
including us on our tour, by the way.
and like, a worrying amount of Finnish games have suicide as an ability in the game. So I don't know what's going on in Finland, but they're just so cool and creative in a way that allows them to like just really make these like really interesting experiences.
The first thing I find when I type in Boyd Gazer on Google is a PC Gamer article that says a seemingly innocent puzzle game is hiding what might be the most subversive fourth wall breaking adventure since Undertale.
I think the
That's a
problem,
big claim.
I'd say yeah,
Ooh.
it's got like a good. It's like it does make me feel similarly, but I feel that there's one thing that Undertale did so well
Yeah.
was it gave you a lot of options, but
Yeah.
it always directed you on a path to find something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem with this game is you could literally be in a loop and find nothing out.
God damn.
And like there'd be times where I would need to go and find a certain piece of information, but it would require me restarting the run and then going to do like 50 levels of puzzles to get one piece of information. That wouldn't help much. Or it could be
That sounds like
non-consequential.
hell. That sounds like torture.
Absolutely,
That
it's
sounds
fucking
like
hell.
torture.
Absolutely, it's fucking.
You're just
hell.
looking for another. What's it called?
good YouTube video.
No. Fear and Hunger.
Yeah,
You're looking for another Fear and Hunger.
he's updating it. He's updating it. So the second game's gonna get a huge update with extra. I'm so pumped. I love those games. The more I play other games,
Yeah.
the more I realize how fucking goated Fear and Hunger is. How
Right.
fucking good it is. What a
Damn.
fucking cool world. Just I've just
You're just a fucking masochist.
no. I just think like I've never had a horror game that's like got to me like that. I just don't know how to explain it. It's so good. I'm a simp.
I mean, I've seen John's video.
Yeah.
He's fully sold me on it.
Yeah.
I want to
But
make a
I
video.
also, at the same time, am terrified to start it.
No, you can start it. It's not that hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's long. It's not that long.
No, but it's not even that. It's the fact that like John posted. John, by the way, Super Eye Patch Wolf. Subscribe if you don't know him.
I've had him on the show.
the way John described it in his video was so compelling, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this
John's always good at doing that.
Oh, he's amazing at that. But he did it in such a good way where it's like, God damn, I want to experience this game for myself. But he made it sound absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
So much so that it almost didn't. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I just like those types of pieces of media. You know, sometimes you just like experiencing stuff vicariously through other people.
Totally.
And watching Connor streams, watching John's videos, I'm like, all right, that's a good experience.
Yeah,
I feel like
that was.
I basically
I feel
played it.
like I played the game.
But now,
you know?
now that I got to, because at that time when I streamed it was literally like the day after John released that video.
Yeah.
And the reason why I played Fear and Hunger was because I saw that John released a video and I watched about a minute and I was like, all right, you know what, fuck it. I was gonna play something else that day.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna stream this game all day today. And I thought it was gonna be unshowable on Twitch because I had to download some weird mod just to censor it.
Oh, yeah,
so I
yeah,
could stream it. And whenever I watch YouTube videos, people showing the actual dicks and stuff, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I forgot it looks like this.
Yeah.
Because I've only ever played it with the fucking pine cones covering the dick. It was at a time where people didn't know a lot about this game. It was so kind of like, if you hadn't watched John's video, you hadn't heard about this game.
Yeah.
So getting to experience that firsthand with no one in the viewership able to spoil it was so cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it was literally just I got to share a first time experience with like 10,000 other people. And we were all constantly in shock of like what this game was throwing at us.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly chasing that high now and I can't find it.
Yeah, I mean that's I pretty much have never experienced that when I'm streaming a game
It's the
because
best feeling
by the
ever.
time I stream a game, even if it's like, you know, something like fucking Among Us or Lethal Company, by the time I play the game, I feel like everyone's already optimized.
Every inch of it has been covered.
Every inch of it has
Everyone's
been
sweating.
covered. Everyone has optimized the shit out of this, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well,
The magic
and,
skull.
and even more so with like the second game, like it's a completely different setting, different story, different characters, and it had even less videos about it. There's like when I'd played it, and then I wanted to try the second one. I was really scared because the first one was so tough that I was like, I don't know how to beat this. So I looked online. I was like, is there any like beginner advice they recommend taking? And there was like nothing. There's literally like 2 videos about the game that were like kind of big. Shout out to Wormgirl. Those videos are great. But there was pretty much no videos kind of telling you how to progress through the game, which is so cool because the game was so fucking hard, but really rewarding when you figured it out.
yeah.
And then they recently patched the thing that I did to like beat the game. I found there was this OP.
You found an exploit?
There was an OP strat where you could like lifesteal, and then when you went down to like, it was a whole combo of things. Basically, you couldn't die.
Right.
And then he patched it out of the game. So
Damn.
I'm scared to replay it
Yeah.
because I only beat it abusing that. So I'm like, I don't want to go back and show that I'm a little bitch boy who didn't play it. But I really want to replay it again.
Yeah.